Tunku Cik Tano Abi, charismatic ulama with a patriotic spirit. Siti Rafida Hanum, Indonesian language education student and member of the Journalism UKM, Getsempenabina Bangsa University, UBBG, Banda Aceh, and novelist, reporting from Sulamiam, Aceh Besar. Daya Tano Abi is in Sulamiam district, Aceh Besar Regency. It is approximately 42 kilometers to the east of Banda Aceh city via the Banda Aceh Medan highway with a distance of approximately 7 kilometers from the main road. This place is the oldest daya in Southeast Asia. It was built by a scholar from Baghdad named Firas al-Baghdadi in 1625 AD, still during the reign of Sultaness Kondom Muda. Initially, this daya was an ordinary small sarau which was established in Data Segupo village, 4 kilometers from the current location. As time went by, this daya grew so much that it was moved to the middle of the village. Thus, more and more students are studying there. The peak of Daya Tano Abi's glory was achieved during the leadership of Sheikh Abdul Wahab, or known as Tunku Cik Tano Abi. Apart from being a charismatic Achenese cleric with a multitude of distinctions, Tunku Cik Tano Abi collected many ancient manuscripts. The number is up to 10,000 manuscripts. Unfortunately, during the Dutch war against Aceh, many manuscripts were burned so that only 3,000 manuscripts remained. When compared with other regions, this number can still be said to be very large for Southeast Asia. According to rumors, in the ancient library of Daya Tano Abi, there is a Quran written using saliva. Considering that the owner is not just anyone, this seems trustworthy. There is something interesting about Tunku Cik Tano Abi that still makes many people shake their heads to this day. In fact, it seems impossible that this could be done by a human. Basically, human abilities are very limited. The body is not designed for dangerous activities. Under certain conditions, the body can be damaged or destroyed at any time. However, there are a few chosen people whom Allah has bestowed with pain, sacred karama, so that they have more abilities than other servants. Sacred is a person's honor, glory and extraordinary abilities beyond human reasoning. Only clerics with the rank of guardian receive this privilege. One of the Achenese ulama, Tunku Cik Tano Abi, for example. This fifth-generation descendant of Sheikh Firas al-Baghdadi lived between 1810 and 1894. No one knows for sure what year Tunku Cik Tano Abi was born. However, he lived during the Dutch war against Aceh, which occurred in 1873. At that time, the Dutch were intensively attacking Aceh so that it would submit under their leadership. Instead of receiving the desired results, the Dutch soldiers who came with a proud attitude were forced to swallow the bitter pill. Came with courage, and went home with shaking knees. This started when Tunku Cik Tano Abi faced Dutch soldiers. They released bombs using cannons. The mind is already excited because it feels like it will win, like what was achieved in other regions in Indonesia. Being at the very tip of the archipelago means Aceh is looked down upon. So with exploding excitement followed by burning enthusiasm, a bomb was released. Unexpectedly, Tunku Cik Tano Abi managed to catch the bomb using only his bare hands. The bomb remains active and could explode. If you think about it using common sense, the human body would be completely destroyed by the explosion. Minimal pain due to broken bones after being hit by a bomb ball spewed by a cannon. However, Tunku Cik Tano Abi looks fine. There was no expression of pain on his face. The Dutch soldiers immediately felt surprised and sour. During Indonesia's colonization and expansion of its colony to Aceh, no powerful person was ever found who was able to do this. It is impossible for a human being to be able to hold a bomb using his hands. They don't know whether the person who is smiling while hugging a bomb is magical or crazy. Very far from the reach of human reason. Still hugging the bomb, Tunku Chik Tanoabi did not look angry or angry. He called the soldiers in a soft and affectionate voice. Hearing a voice full of authority like a father calling his children, the soldier had goosebumps all over his body. They feel nervous. There is no safe choice. If they left, they would die because the bomb was still active even though it had not exploded. Tunku Chik Tanoabi again called the Dutch soldiers with gentleness that had not changed at all. The cleric called and informed him that he had controlled the bomb with Allah's permission. Their bodies were covered in cold sweat. Knees are shaking like crazy. However, without waiting to be called a third time, the Dutch soldiers walked over. Instead of showing an arrogant attitude because he was almost involved in a dangerous situation that was close to death, Tunku Chik Tanoabi smiled warmly as he asked them to take the bomb back and hand it over to the Queen of the Netherlands. Even without being told, the Dutch soldiers, who didn't stop shaking, understood the meaning behind Tunku Chik Tanoabi's words. The message contained in his request was that it would be impossible for the Dutch to defeat Aceh. After gathering courage, one of the Dutch soldiers spoke. "Forgive us, O Father. We promise that we will no longer be presumptuous towards the people of Aceh. We will convey Father's message to our Queen in the Netherlands." Then, they left, leaving Tunku Chik Tanoabi, who was still standing in his original place. Since then, not a single Dutch person has dared to disturb Daya Tanoabi after hearing about his supernatural powers from their colleagues. Tunku Chik Tanoabi died in 1894. His grave is in Daya Tanoabi and is still visited by many people today.